Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Control for the PS4 on PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, contribute to my Patreon, links in the description of the bomb, stay inside, stay safe, wear a mask, get vaccinated. Okay, so last time, we managed to get, we cracked the code of the mirror altered item, defeated evil Jesse, mirror Jesse, whatever you want to call it. And got this sweet item. I managed to get this sweet costume, which I'm definitely going to be keeping. And, speaking of candidate P7 over here, we managed to find the Prime Candidate program. And, it turns out that, the old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, this particular village, everyone in it was completely insane. And as we heard from Dylan's interview back up in his cell when he failed the candidacy program, where he wasn't chosen as the new director, Dylan was messed up even before. I'm pretty sure that Dylan let the hiss inside here just to go and tear the bureau down as revenge for basically denying what, basically they brought him up to be the director. He thought he was going to become the director. They basically beat it into his head that he has no choice but to be the director. But when he wasn't chosen as the director, Dylan must have gotten his hands on the Slide Projector and invited the hiss inside to go and tear the bureau apart. And like Trent said, they were spoiled for choice, and wouldn't you know it, they grabbed the wrong Faded. Jesse not only picked up the service weapon and, obviously she's now the new director. So candidate P7 was the golden egg, and they got stuck with Dylan, who is a emotionally stunted, psychotic, and dangerous, bloodthirsty individual who was denied what he thought was rightfully his. So the logical conclusion for the chosen one narrative. Basically he's basically Darth Vader now. And I'll probably slip on the P7 outfit just to go through the Prime Candidate program. But then, once I'm done, I'm going back to this outfit. And definitely going to be wearing this when I talk with Dylan again. Just, just for a little show of solidarity. Oh and speaking of Panopticon, managed to recover the waste mannequin from inside the Prime Candidate program. And managed to play. Hopefully Langston will actually do his damn job and actually keep these monstrosities under lock and key. But then again, considering Dylan's cell was inside here, this whole place is a nut house. But Jessie really doesn't care. All she cares about is just getting her hands on the Slide Projector. Get that under control, and the hiss should, not sure what'll happen exactly, but it's gotta be better than more hiss coming in.
Numerous cell breaches on every level. These hiss things are a bad influence on my collection. Hi there, ma'am. How's the fridge repair coming along?
What are you talking about? I fixed that hours ago.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
See that over there? That's a hidden. That's a hidden location. And we got company. Alright, well, in comes candidate P7.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
And yeah, ever since Ordinary, these guys have been watching Jesse like a hawk.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Well, anyways, now that you're the director, well, what do you want to do? You can either tear this place down to its foundation or change it to make sure no dumb bullshit like that happened again. Well, like it or not...
What happened in Ordinary here? That's the place to start looking.
Yep. And it's time to start blasting. Let's see. Work chat, dead dog. I see your creepy teeth Let's see. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you like a... I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight-up deceased dog. Had a collar in and everything. They've been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. A parade of human teeth. Great. Let's see. Parade of human teeth. Was there also little nutcracker girls and a giant headless nutcracker monster being led to a guillotine? Just asking. Let's see. Oh, looks like we're going to be in for one hell of a party. Yeah, that much red can only mean one thing. Let's see here. Willow AWE Shipping Manifest. Compiled by David Lincast, Operations Assistant. Inventory list of recovered materials for Willow. A hollow sphere, stone-like material. Vitrified soil. Pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket. Leather wallet. Aged shotgun cartridge. All materials to go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Alright, so yeah, dead dogs, cheerful! Okay. Let's get down there and clean up. Didn't even want this gig, but hey. Oh, aren't you cute? Yeah, you guys are funny. You hits are real funny.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here?
I thought that was obvious. The board. Yeah, no, Jess, I thought it would be obvious by now. The board are the ones really running the show. The director's just the manager. The director's really no different than the janitor. All you just do is keep the lights on.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Ooh, hello. But first things first. Alright, next up, the typewritten page supplement. Let's see, let's see. The page was discovered in an instance, alright, let's see, the typewritten page. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. A spiral? Text transcribed for the item. For 10 years, I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap. Every thought made real. Fear, desire. How could I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost my own fantasy of it? That thought alone could drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion. Let's see. Falls, Bray Falls, Haunting, Wake, Alan Wake, Light Switch, Ocean, Too Late. In the final sentence, you've been warned. Yeah, that was the image of Alan that we saw when we discovered his little the Alan Wake little nook in the Panopticon. Sterling AWE, Ordinary AWE, and Ordinary Dump Site. Oh, not one of those things again!
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
And why do I get the feeling that that control panel has something to do with, yeah, that thing? And some of the mold's gotten in too. Swell.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
I'm looking.
There's a control panel nearby.
Well, thankfully those things seem to have an aversion to stairs, so yeah, there's that. Oh, hello. Alright, teeth. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me. That's who. You know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. Yeah, now that is just gross and creepy. Alright, not sure if anything new opened. No, wrong way. Okay. I knew something was... I knew it was too quiet. Ugh. Yep. Way too freaking quiet. Alright, nothing under the stairs. Alright, so... And we have an airplane in the hangar. Okay. Oh yeah, if I remember right, apparently there was a report about... Yeah, apparently this airplane itself being an altered item or something like that. And yeah, some poor schlub having to go and take the thing apart bolt by bolt. Alright, nothing up here. Yep, thought as much. Oh. Guess it's always good to have a spare. Alright, search for the slide projector. Did not know those guys were here. Let's see. Airplane evaluation order. Let's see. Altered examination request, airplane wreckage, compiled by Dr. Schubert Tam by order of Dr. Darling. Let's see. The airplane in question is brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Cincinnati. It's suspected to be connected to the AWE, see case file for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought here through the New York subway tunnel. As special access for more information on tunnel and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and see file 4-12-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for altered item status, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. So yeah, there's potential that this whole entire airplane is an altered item. Ugh. And yeah, I've just seen what, considering what damage most of the altered items we've seen could do, yeah, like the fridge or the flamingo, or the anchor, yeah, just do not want to think about that. Let's see. Ordinary AWE Stage 1.A. Ordinary AWE Stage 1.A Dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. Oh, Dylan and Jesse. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf, and there were lots of dolls. And the house was empty, and no one lived there. We played there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Let's see, from Dylan. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, lightly Neil Hossenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, lightly Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddy, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Unconfirmed existence of an additional slide designation, house. As in, potentially, the slide could link to the oldest house.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If you found out, brother.
The men in the suits, they told me it's an industrial accident. This is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Rio Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Whaley.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
So, they didn't get everybody from Ordinary. Or whatever happened there with the Slide Projector. Ordinary Summary. AWE 24. Event date. August 30th, 2002 to September 14th, 2002. Location, Ordinary, Maine. Maine, eh? Of course something weird happened in Maine. Classic Stephen King story trope. Take a shot. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power. Slide Projector ID OOP15. Discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, see P6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, see P7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP15 case file and Darling presentations for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews and prime candidate program files.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or do I try?
Keyword on the dying part, probably. Let's see, Ultra World Events. Let's see, Ordinary AWE Stage 4.A. Let's see, Town Proper, Witness Testimonies. Jesse and me, let's see, Dylan. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us. But then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog. Like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Let's see. Dylan, the projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jessie. Jessie said we should call her Polaris because she was doing stars at school. Extrapolated information. Additional slide, designation hand, SID-36, is verified in the Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity, designation Dog Neil. There we go. So there's potentially a werewolf or something around there named Neil. Of course.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Yeah, no. Yeah, they screwed up big time. Yeah, you can hardly blame Dylan for this. They basically just treated him like a lab rat, told him that he was going to become the director, but then, yeah. Honestly, again, I'm just surprised that Dylan just break out and just go on a rampage himself. Let's see, Dylan evaluation, yeah. Ordinary AWE stage 1.B, witness testimonies at the dump. Let's see, from Jesse. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then, when we come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We'd found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had gotten lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of a digital slide, designation Meadow. So yeah, some local bullies found the projector and, well, unleashed hell.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Oh. Yeah, recreation of the town of Ordinary probably to determine the object or something. Just a little piece on a game board. And yeah, here's Jesse stomping around like a kaiju. Ordinary AWE Stage 3 Public School Witness Testimonies. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen. They pushed her over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother will make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Extrapolated information. Disappearance for a majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from the Slide Projector related AWE. So yeah, the Slide Projector. Yeah, it sounds like a monkey's paw. Like some twisted genie. Yeah. Oh boy.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
In the dump?
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a miniature, not real. They got that right.
Probably not as literal as this, but...
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Sane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jessie.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jessie...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jessie, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
So what, was Jessie like in a sanitarium or something like that, or... Oh yeah, though, that therapist was gaslighting her hard. Let's see here. Let's see, Jessie Therapy Polaris. Let's see, Ordinary Supplement. AWE 24. Yeah. Details. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews and for relevant information. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jessie Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. For example, Dylan claims that there were 8 slides for the projector. Jessie mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jessie Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Note, Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. So yeah, they literally brought the whole dump here. These guys are thorough, I'll give them that much.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Out of everything you've seen in this building, the mirror, the anchor, all that, the former, this is the most unbelievable. Wow. Jess, you really are made for this place. Let's see. A dump solicitation of work order. Notice. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Oh, that must mean they found something here. Something bad. Oh, this can... Oh, let me guess. What sort of monster did they find here? Let's see, supplement for the globe. Let's see, the wolf globe. Let's see, the item was found in the penthouse suite at Toronto belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13-HQ-37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including... And this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Article for the Toronto Daily. So why would the 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now it's him in Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Yeah, and so, trafficking of altered items. Now that is interesting. Why would those his need to take the stairs? They can fly! Alright, search Darling's lab for the slide projector. Let's see, research and records. Let's see. Let's see, album cover for Rebirth for Sons of Asgard. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. Oh yeah, Old Gods of Asgard. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Oh yeah, Old Gods of Asgard. Yeah, I think there was like a band or something that that Alan interacted with. Oh yeah, Odin and yeah, what's his name? Oh, hello. Alright, well, there's yeah, there's Darling's lab there, so... Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, and yeah, next time, well, hopefully we'll find the slide projector. Deal with that, and deal with the hiss. But, I doubt it, but, if anything, at least move things along. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. Stay inside, stay safe, for a basket backstab. Bye-bye! Alright.